May 9th, 1999. The Florida State Seminoles were in College Park, Maryland to finish out their weekend series against the University of Maryland. The Seminoles had taken the first two games by a combined score of 22-7 and were looking to break out the brooms. Second baseman Marshall McDougall was penciled in to hit second in the series finale for the Seminoles, and it might have been the smartest move Mike Martin ever made. When the last out was recorded, the Seminoles walked away with a 26-2 win, and Marshall McDougall single-handedly rewrote the record book. The 1999 Florida State Seminoles were loaded with talent. Future Major Leaguers Kevin Cash, Matt Diaz, and Marshall McDougall led the way. The trio hit back-to-back-to-back in the middle of the lineup and terrorized opposing pitchers all season long. McDougall came up in the top of the first inning and promptly smacked a single up the middle. That turned out to be his only non-extra base hit of the day. When the top of the second inning rolled around, McDougall came up with nobody on and promptly blasted a solo home run to left center field.
The 2-1 pitch is high in the air to deep left field, and Marshall's already in his home run trot. Left center field, that sucker is gone. Florida State takes the lead back 3-2.
How I miss the sound of BESRs. In the top of the fourth, McDougall stepped in with a runner on first and tattoos a hanging curveball to center field for a 3-run home run, his second of the day.
0-1 pitch. There's a high fly ball to center field. Back goes Long and Swope at the track, and that ball is gone. 2-run homer by Marshall McDougall, his second of the day. Marshall is 3 for 3.
Hold on. Is that 355 to center field? At a D1 ballpark? With BESR bats? Times were simpler. Nonetheless, McDougall came up again in the top of the sixth and hit a 2-run home run. Unfortunately, there's no video of this, but here's the radio call to prove that it exists.
2-2 pitch with a runner going. High fly ball to deep left field. Back goes Eric Beer. That is the third home run of the day for Marshall McDougall. 20 home runs on the year now for McDougall.
McDougall came up again on the top of the seventh with 2 runners on, and surprisingly, Maryland was still pitching to him. He took advantage and launched his 4th home run of the game, picking up RBIs 7, 8, and 9.
Here's the stretch in the 3-1 pitch, and there's a high fly ball to deep center field. Back goes Larry Long. He looks up, it's gone. Home run number 4, Marshall McDougall.
When he came up again in the 8th inning, Maryland was forced to pitch to him. The bases were loaded, and there was nowhere for him to go. McDougall took advantage and launched a grand slam to left center field, completing the home run cycle.
The 1-2 pitch, and there's a high fly ball to deep center field. They're going to turn and watch it. 5 home runs for Marshall McDougall, a grand slam. 13 runs batted in. The records fall at Shipley Field today.
Hold on, can we run that back a minute? Take a look at that bat flip. The strut, the drop, the confidence, knowing you got all of it for the 5th time. Marshall McDougall is locked in. With his 5th home run of the day, McDougall had tied Campbell University's Henry Rochelle's record of 5, which he set in 1985. His 13 RBIs were one short of Jim LaFontaine's single-game record of 14, which the University of Louisville slugger set in 1974. In the top of the 9th inning, McDougall would come up again and get his chance to set a new record. On the first pitch he saw, he delivered.
And the pitch to Marshall, and he hits a high fly ball, deep right field. Back goes Larry Long to the track. Oh my goodness, it's gone! 6 home runs by Marshall McDougall. A new NCAA record. RBIs 14, 15, and 16. A new NCAA record. And the Seminoles congratulating Marshall McDougall at home plate. It's 24-2, Marshall McDougall with a day for the ages.
McDougall had launched a 3-run home run to right center field for his unprecedented 6th home run and 16th RBI of the day. Marshall McDougall had made history. His 6 home runs, 16 RBIs, and 25 total bases were all NCAA single-game records, and his 7 hits were both ACC and Florida State records. Marshall McDougall was taken in the 26th round of the 1999 MLB draft despite being a consensus first-team All-American. He returned to Florida State for his senior season in 2000, and his draft stock improved as he was picked in the 9th round. He did sign, and after bouncing around in the minor leagues for 5 years, made his major league debut at the Texas Rangers in 2005. Unfortunately, It was only a cup of coffee. After a 3-for-18 performance with the Rangers in 2005, McDougall's major league career was over. He bounced around again in the minor leagues and even went abroad to play in Taiwan, but ultimately, his career ended in 2010. McDougall will always be remembered in baseball history as the only man to ever hit 6 home runs in a college or professional game.